Hey YouTube, a little something arrived. I won a couple of auctions. Seller in Germany had a few coins that I was interested in. Didn't win a couple, missed out on one by like 50p. My max bid, because you know I just put a max bid on what I'll pay, and if I win, I win. So I managed to win two things, but obviously the box has been opened by the Home Office Border Force from Germany within the EU. So I just kind of like open it a little bit earlier. Let's see what we've got. We've got €109, 28. They included the postage and stuff. €51. We've got a Perth Mint 2000 with a gold gilded Perth Mint Dragon 1 ounce silver proof coin for €41.50. So not a bad price at all. So get into them. Camera down a bit. Start with the 2000, 1 ounce, gold gilded, proper liking that. My first 2000 Dragon. He did have a couple of the normals, but they kind of like went for more than I thought. So I managed to get one of these at what I think was a fair price for 2000 Dragons. And I do like a gold gilded dragon over the other design. I really think it does. Really makes the dragon pop a bit. Looks authentic enough to me, and got no doubts about the actual seller or anything like that. Nice to get that one. And then the Australian Year of the Dragon coin, 1 ounce proof that I showed in my last video, or the one before last probably actually, because we did the new A one, didn't we? And I showed you the one on eBay that had the problem with these ones sometimes, just the capsule having that really reflective. We have the proof, pretty good condition compared to those other ones that we saw. Nice to pick one of these up, put the capsule back on. We see the Queenie side, the condensation. It is warm today, as you can see, pretty nice. Just the Queen on that side. Let's take it out and have a look. There we go. No issues with this one. I wouldn't have thought that now, however many years later, 2012, that this one will develop any spots or anything like that. But that's what I do like to do sometimes, buy coins that you do want to get for your collection. You know, if you do buy them at the beginning, they can spot up. If you do buy them later, you can see from the pictures if they have or they haven't. So that's another advantage. And got two 1 ounce Perth Mint Dragons at pretty good prices. As I said, the collector's market is a bit flat at the moment, I think, so it is a time to take advantage sometimes with collector coins to add to the Dragon collection for me, or for different series of coins that people are after sometimes. You know, when there's a lack of buyers or money about, then you can get coins for cheaper than you would have been able to get them. I don't know exactly know, top of my head, how much these Dragons go for, how much people are actually asking for them or selling them for, because I don't actually see that many of these up for sale that often. You do see more of the normal design, because I believe probably the mintage was higher. So yeah, it's one of those things. I will check it out and find out the mintage of these, but it was about the price that people were paying for them, so I think it's about right. 50, obviously €50 for that one, and €41 for the other one, which I think that's a good buy really, considering being 12 years older. They do fetch a premium, so I think buys like that sometimes, when the price is right. The last few buys have all been within the low end range of buying a certain coin and getting a good deal, like this one here. I'll check out the prices and stuff, what they've sold for and what people are asking for them, give them some idea of the actual value that I think picking them up for the price that I did is really better than buying some modern designs at the moment that are kind of like too expensive for what they are, I think. I will put some pictures of coins up on the video maybe, off the top of my head. Certain coins that I'm not really interested in, I don't watch the prices of anymore because there's just too much to look at. Pretty nice. So here was the other thing. I was thinking about doing a poll to find out whether or not I should do unboxing videos. Let's leave that one down. It's too reflective. This one with that finish, a lot easier to look at without getting the reflection of my camera. Thinking about doing a poll for my subscribers to see if I should continue to do unpackaging videos or whether I should just show off the coins and whatever. But you know, you do get your initial reaction to the coin, and definitely like winners, huh? Winners, proper winners. Obviously I picked up this one, the red one in the BU recently, paid £27 or something like that, 41 euros. I think the rate was just below 1.12. What did I say it was? 41.50. So 41.50 divided by, let's call it 1.12, just because I'm being generous. 1.12 equals £37.05. The postage was kind of €8 per coin. Sometimes it's not cheap to ship. That's why sometimes I'll bidding on more coins, but as I said, they went over what I was willing to pay, but these two didn't. I could have potentially won 5 coins on another day, but today we just got 2. So when you even put the €8 on, we're talking €50, aren't we, roughly? To be roughly. So divide that by 1.12 equals £44.64. So delivered, we're talking £45 for this one, and this one slightly more, 51, let's call it 60 divided by 1.12 equals £53.54. Now I know that that's about the price you'd pay for a 2012 gold gilded without a box. The other with a box, maybe you'd pay 65, 70, maybe more. That's just the 2012. So these ones, I will have to check out the mintages and stuff, which is all available on the Perth site, I guess. As everyone knows, the Perth love to do that sort of thing. Nice, very nice. Really do like that. My first Perth 2000 Dragon. Be nice to get a set, wouldn't it? You know, up to the 10 ounce maybe, but that could be one of those things that I don't do because of the price. Really depends. If I can get something for the right price, then I'll do it, but I won't overpay for my collection really. And there's always something out there that if you bide your time and wait and watch for the right deals, and as I said, sometimes bookmarking a search in eBay for certain coins that they get listed, you get a notification that puts you there right at the front of the queue virtually. If you know the value of a certain coin, like with the next one that should have been here today before this one really, from Poland. It was basically a coin that was listed, and the seller did have another coin that I have been interested in for a while, but it's a matter of like the shipping and everything and whatever, just for that coin's not really viable. So I've been looking to get something else, and that seller happened to have something listed and I got a notification about it. Raw Canadian Mint Dragon. It was a pretty good price, and yeah, messaged him and said the other coin and can we combine the postage, and he was like, yeah, sure. But I couldn't do it because he had one listed in Polish money and the other listed in dollars. It wouldn't let me check out. So then he was just like, put it into pounds. So I didn't even have to pay an exchange fee on that one either, which I was going to use my TransferWise card, which is really good, which I used to make this payment, but I was out and about and I normally use the computer. I did it on my phone using the app, and I didn't do it on my PayPal account. I didn't log into my PayPal account. I just pretended I was a guest person. Said put your card details in, and then said it was charging me in euros. Didn't say nothing about GB pounds. And then suddenly from my TransferWise, I get a thing saying so many GB pounds has been taken out of your account. I'm like, what? So it turns out they don't tell you. By default, somewhere in another menu or another thing is something else that you've got to go onto to select them not to use their exchange rate. Where on the computer it pops up and says you'll be thing of your card exchange rate. Do you want to continue or something like that? But it didn't even give you that option on the phone. And so the transaction got put through PayPal, and I spoke to them and all this stuff and had no real joy from them. Yeah, so that's something to watch out for, guys, if you are using a multi-currency card. That PayPal as default, when you're making an eBay payment, will make the transaction through them, even though you're putting your card details in for your card, but not actually tell you at that point that that's what's happening, because the bill was still in euros. At no point did it tell me how many GB pounds it would have been. Otherwise I would have looked and said, hold on, why is it not paying in euros? Just something to watch out for, a little trick that I think is a bit underhand, really. So it cost me a few euros more. Yeah, I'm going to be clamping down and stopping as much money as I can get going through PayPal for a little bit to claw a little bit of that back. So I may sell a few coins and stuff on the old Facebook group and use friends and family for a little bit. So how about that? I'll just get them to pay to my TransferWise account, which you can also use. It's a great thing with 40 different currencies, and I've used them for a number of years since Shadowstack told me about TransferWise and paying goldsilver.b or euro dealers that way by bank transfer in euros, because euros is the best way to pay. The goldsilver.b, say for instance, you pay in GB pounds, you have the convenience of using the UK bank, not having to do a transfer fee, but their rate isn't as good and it costs you more money than paying in euros. And doing the transfer and doing all that, the more money you spend, the more that percentage is amplified. So there are ways to make savings like that. The only other thing is goldsilver.b have put up their postage costs to 29 euros flat now to the UK. I don't know how much they are to the rest of Europe, where before you used to get a reduction over so many ounces. It would be like 22 euros. It was different before. I think it was like 20 euros and then you got it for like 18 euros, the postage. Basically, if it was like 18 euros and you could get 36 ounces, then it would be 50 cents per coin postage. But now it's 29 euros. You've got to buy 58 ounces to get 50 cents per ounce postage. That's about what the size of my biggest order was, 56 ounces. So I've liquidated a little bit of silver recently. 33 ounces I liquidated. So that should subsidise me buying like 58 ounces for the postage and stuff to get a buy-in before October sort of thing. So I may buy it, store it, add to it, and then get it shipped in middle of September. I did have about an idea with a Facebook group, and I don't know if I'll do that. I may do it. I want to do it, but we'll just see how it goes on that. Don't know. I may look for a couple of people off YouTube even who want to kind of come in and do a buy with me from goldsilver.b or something like that. Just a couple of people, just to subsidise each other's postage and whatever. If you are interested or whatever, I'll put a message in the comments or something. We'll discuss. But I was thinking kind of like people who want to buy, say, 5 ounces a month or something. You can buy 5 ounces a month over the 3 months and then add them to the order, and then we'll get it shipped in September. And then as soon as I get them, I'll get them shipped out to you. Only need kind of like really 4 people to do it, 1 being myself, so 3 other people to make it viable. If anyone's interested in the UK, get some cheap silver before Christmas, before Christmas, before we leave the EU, maybe in October. Worked it out, you know, like 15 ounces over the period in free buys for 4 people, 60 ounces. So just under 50 cents a coin, and you get a choice, you know. You can order virtually 5 coins every month, you know, and then new coins might come out the next month, then you can get another 5 coins, add them to the order, then the last order will get it shipped. Or I'll just do it myself, yeah, and then I'll maybe just sell some of that silver off on the Facebook group or something like that to someone at cost price. I'm not going to charge you £1 a coin or whatever to do it. No. It's going to be cost price, plus the only difference you pay is obviously special delivery postage to you from me, and that's what I get out of it. I get reduced postage out of it just like you do. So you help me, I help you. That's how it works. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you all next time. Have a good one.